Australian skincare kind of sucks, is not it. No one wants to ship here either. Being in the beauty industry for like 20 years, it's the same shit. Nothing surprises me. And it shouldn't surprise you either. But a lot has changed. The beauty industry is getting a massive kick. I gotta say, like, Australia is now somewhat better. And you'll notice a theme here with a lot of these brands as well, is that the more that they're actually trying, the more people want to actually support them. Like, what's worse is that you get a company that just randomly pops up out of nowhere, feels really exclusive, and it's like a big deal to go get their products. Like, I hate that. I don't like that. It's not an approachable way of talking about hygiene, because there's people that are just trying to find solutions. And then when you make it such a big deal, no one wants to deal with you, period. So that quick change has really gotten me quite impressed with what's out there. Some of the best I've seen in a while. These products deserve all the attention that they're getting lately. I mean, they don't need me, but I've been using them and I've been quite impressed with them. If you want to see more videos like this, including hair care, skincare, fragrance, but mainly hair care, subscribe to my channel for more, and let's get into it. So as I said, things have gotten a lot better when it comes to Australian skincare. The next one I'm quite excited about. Boring Without You, Make Me Wet. The name gets me every time. This is a very new company, born right here in Melbourne, I believe. What I like about this brand, they've created space for value, communication, and transparency. With their whole marketing, I just love it. That's not even getting to the product yet. So Make Me Wet, I've actually got it today. This is a very simple product for sure. I can't be bothered actually holding it. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Glycerin at 10%. That's the only thing I really need to hear, and I'm fine with it. Aquaporin Complex. It's kind of like a channeling system made through bacteria, I believe. Biosymmetry Advance. I think this has to do with the Aquaporin Complex. PHA and 1% Japanese red bean extract. For someone that is like heavily reliant on azelaic acid, it's a little bit insane. It's hard to find a really good hydrating serum that is actually really soothing. This is really soothing. This is going to be one of the most cheapest products here. Sounds expensive. $44 Australian, but for 80 ml. What is that, like $15? If it was your standard size, I hope they just keep it that way, because I'm going to probably get this a lot. This one serum has done way more than most things I've tried. It's just a hydrating serum, but it's done so much. It's just so reliable. I like that they've done the marketing right on this too. It's just really good. There's only been a few brands that have actually done it right. What you'll see is that a lot of these brands are going very minimal, not really relating to us anymore, which means that they're just like another big company. It seems like the two co-founders really care about what they're making and what they're doing. More than most of the time, they're going to make products that are going to be somewhat worth it every single time. So this one I don't have. Gained up a lot of attention for one of their products. It's kind of hard to beat their own product on this. So this was our first kind of like independent skincare brand that felt more relevant these days. So you probably know what I'm talking about. Change now to the Breakout Hack, their Rebound serum and their Rebound range. What's unique about this brand, right? Quite a while back, they've patented an ingredient, this kind of technology in their anti-acne line, where, to sum it up really quickly, it's like a great alternative to benzoyl peroxide. However, it also has whatever this patented ingredient is. It's kind of like a biofilm, really good at wound healing and also being an antibacterial at the same time. Benzoyl peroxide and hypochlorous acid had a baby. And this is how they actually got their name, called the Biofilm Hack. So that's how they started. So when it comes to their Rebound serum, this has everything imaginable in it and a couple of other things as well. So I'll go through them. Ceramide, NP, AP, EOP, cholesterol, oat, panthenol, urea, niacinamide, aloe, green tea, centella, caffeine, allantoin, zinc, copper, peptide 1, trehalose. This kind of reminds me of Rational Hydrogel on a much more reasonable price point. Like, okay, so I remember buying 8 of these at one point, just to give you an idea of how I really feel about this product. I really love it. It's just that I can't really justify spending that much anymore with the amount of products that I get. Like, I bulk up. The brand is expanding quite a lot now as of very recently, and it's because a lot of people want their products. So Hey Bud, this brand has some really interesting stuff and at a really good price point. Very similar approach to the last 2 brands that I just talked about. There's actually some really good stuff here. Joint Radiance Serum. This reminds me exactly Glossier's Magnesium Serum. Pretty much the same, if not give or take, and it looks exactly the same too. So if you're wanting like a kind of dupe, this is a really good dupe. I already know that I'm going to like this, so I feel very confident actually recommending this one. Get Faded. Salicylic acid, kojic acid, alpha-arbutin, oligopeptide 68, which is Lumabrite, and lactobacillus rice ferment filtrate. This is a really balanced approach to a hyperpigmentation serum. If you're going to put ingredients together, they need to make sense. This makes sense. The only other product that I know kind of like this, Faded from Topicals, apart from that, is Regimen Labs Level Serum. Pigmentation is stubborn. You'll probably burn your face off trying. You need the right ingredients with sunscreen, and something like this is perfect. You don't see a lot of products like this. People feel a bit more afraid to use them, or they just don't know about what they're using. I think that this was a really good time to actually release something like this, and I'm surprised that other brands haven't done this at this level yet. This is a steal as well. I feel a bit better buying something like this because of what's in here. Barrier Bootcamp, shea butter, squalene, jojoba oil, niacinamide, ceramide MP, cholesterol, polylysine. Again, very, very holistic approach to a barrier repair serum. And it's not like the other ones either, more of your lipids in it. I do like that approach because a lot of them are either your oils or your creams. It can be very hard to find a serum. I do wish that they focused a little bit more on the ceramides, more things like panthenol, oat, things like that. A fully rounded product, but I think it's actually really easy to miss what's actually in these products, and it kind of goes with the coloring too. Like, you've got blue, red, and now green. You know, we're going to run out of colors very soon. Ultraviolet, I was going to talk about their vibrant screen, but I'm going to talk about their future fluid. I know that a lot of people are going on about ultraviolet not being the SPF that they say they are. What we all might forget, most of the brands that you buy things from, like sunscreens, they have to buy the filters already made because they've already been approved. Were to look at the bigger picture, they definitely look at making the most elegant formulas that they can make. It's all about textures and making them feel more like skincare, making sunscreen more approachable. And I think that they're doing a really good job at that. So I just wanted to say that. I use this on days where my skin can't take a lot. When it gets to that stage, the only thing I can really do is use like a cream cleanser, azelaic acid, and maybe a mineral sunscreen. Think La Roche-Posay and Thelios, but mineral. It actually looks really nice on, and I really like it. I like what they're doing. If you really hate mineral sunscreens, but you want to like them, now talking about very, very drugstore, very, very cheap. I don't even know that a lot of people actually know about these products. Oh, maybe one of them is the best and cheapest. This whole thing of glycerin, but the fact that I just really like glycerin, came across this when I was in beauty school. I was just like, this is weird, and I don't want to believe you. I don't use this on my face when it comes to body care, when it comes to foundations that I love, but I hate how full coverage they are. This works well with it. So I use this for so many reasons. Such a weird product to like, but it works really well, even if it's really sticky and really messy. Acne Control Lotion. Think of dermal therapy as Eucerin. It's more like Vanny cream. So this one has your PAD or your pad which is a derivative of azelaic acid. Then it has, I think, your licorice root, polylysine, aloe. It has quite a lot in here. And I was really impressed by the whole formula. You actually won't find anything like this like anywhere. Formulating with azelaic acid derivatives and then making products that make sense, like a sulfur treatment, a lotion, and a cleanser. They're all really formulated really nicely. Really good staples to have, especially for someone that wants to try azelaic acid. Even though that you can get azelaic acid now, the formulas are never good. The formulas are always quite bad. And because azelaic acid is notorious for being a really shitty product to work with, PAD, on the other hand, is much better tolerated and it is much better in all different forms. So I really like this. I'm going to probably get the whole line just for my body. This comes in handy. Microdacyn. You can't find this in your regular drugstore. This is the closest thing we have to an Australian hypochlorous acid. But I go through the hydrogel the most because it reminds me of the Tower 28 SOS serum. They are pretty much identical. That was really aggressive spray. Literally a hydrogel because it just looks like water, but it doesn't even dry as a film. It just dries quickly. This one does really well. This one is so underrated. I don't know anyone that actually talks about this. Heard anyone on Reddit talk about it? Nowhere. I don't think anyone actually knows too much about Microdacyn. My last product. So I've been sitting on this for years. The Hamilton Everyday Sunscreen. I know sunscreens. I'm very picky with them and I don't like to just get any. And I will try a bunch before buying things. This one really surprised me and I hate that I've been sitting on this for so long. This is a basic as F formula. This has a massive cult following on Reddit. It's like everyone's favorite sunscreen. And I was like, bullshit. Like, it's because it's $10, isn't it? I just came across it and I was just like, fine, I'm just gonna buy it. And this product just goes invisible. It just goes. It just leaves. I'm really surprised how much I really like this. This brand seems to actually really care about their products. They will reformulate and update their products whenever they can, and they do it quite often too. So it makes me trust them quite a lot. I haven't been this excited for sunscreen for so long. I know, I'm really weird like that. I feel like Australian skincare is getting to the point where it's like so amazing. I feel like you can't really find these products or products like this everywhere. I think that we're going to see so much more here. This is exactly what we needed, and this is exactly what we got. The start of something really great. If you want to see more videos like this, including skincare, hair care, fragrance, and more, but mainly hair care, subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one.